Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday night. I'm back, and we're doing a little bit more with this Cyberpunk Apartment that I've been working on. So I've been working on this throughout the week, just on and off for fun. Really just more of a personal project that I've been doing to basically just help me learn. I'm having a lot of fun with it, though. I'm really liking the way it's turning out. And making good progress. We're going to continue. There's a bunch of things that I want to do. First up, I think we're going to remake this desk because I'm really not very happy with this desk. I have some better ideas for what I want to do for it. I do want to experiment a little bit with the lighting in this as well. I wanted to see what it looks like if we do... Let's see. Hello, Minish. Welcome back. That's what I wanted. I don't want to make some tube-like lights to maybe go up here. Maybe. We'll see how this looks. What does attenuation radius do? Okay. That's kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping that the attenuation radius would be in the same, like, length of these lights. But it doesn't. If that's the case, we might need to do multiple ones of these. Do something more like this. Although that's still going to be overlapping really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Although I haven't set attenuation radiuses on anything else. This is really just a performance thing. So, that's not really going to be good. $80 gigabytes. 140 gigabytes. Oh my goodness. You're gonna have to get a separate memory card just for that, huh? You have a few 128s, but that's not gonna cut it. Yeah. Dang. Pretty wild. I have done a lot. Quite a bit. Yeah, let's see. So you saw the samurai sword. Oh yeah, that was like one of the first things I did. Yeah, so I made this table. I really like this table. And I really am proud of this couch. I really like this couch. I made a little blanket here. I made these lamps. Made a couple of shelves. I just made these boxes. Chair. I made this desk, which I'm really not very proud of. We're going to redo that. We made these parts. Made this table. I like these chairs. I did a much better job on these chairs. And then I did a little bit in the kitchen. I need to add some lights in here. Probably going to go with spotlights. Not really sure about the look of this though. Yeah, the sink needs a lot more work. I need to add a drain. I kind of just threw some rough textures on there. I need to actually make a corner piece here. We need to make the stove. We need to make the refrigerator. Oh, excuse me there. I need to make a door. Need to make the staircase. Staircase will be very easy. I made these also, and I like the way they look. I'm afraid that they're going to be very bad for performance, though, because they're very high poly. I mean, I guess they are. I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I don't know if that's too much. I mean, the scene, like, we're at 118 FPS. That's with all these lights. I turn off the FPS limiter. Yeah, I'm getting like 200 FPS with the lights, which the lighting is super unoptimized. I can probably fix a little bit of this. Let's turn this down to maybe like 400, 600. We've got these giant lights in here, which I can probably turn the shadows off for this. This, we don't really need shadows. These, we don't really need shadows. Yeah, that's already bumped it up to 120-ish FPS. So yeah, it's fun. I'm really liking the way it's looking. Yeah, lighting, without a doubt, is the heaviest thing on performance. Like, so heavy. And it's one of the things that I learned very quickly when I got into it as well. And I don't think most people realize just how heavy lighting is. Because it's super easy to make a scene look like really, really good. But the main problem comes from overlapping lights. And particularly lights that are casting shadows. So, you know, if you have like a bunch of lights in one spot, like, this is terrible for performance. It's going to be very, very bad. Like, you can already see that lowered our FPS down from like 120 to around 95 or so, just by adding these lights in. Also, I forgot these lights. We can probably lower the attenuation radius way down on those. And we don't really need shadows on that. Yeah, having like any lights that are overlapping and casting shadows are very, very heavy on performance. I'm so proud of my samurai sword. I really like the samurai sword, especially after it's textured. It's pretty high poly, but I think it's fine. I really like it. Thank you. And I like these lamps too. I think the material looks really good. I made the lamps super quick. It's like, I really just want some lamps. All right, let's save that. And let's go back here. So we are going to redo this desk. There's some things I really don't like about it. I really don't like how the legs, I think I'm going to change the legs to be circular, and I don't like how they just go right into the edge like this. So I think I'm honestly just going to completely start over. It's going to be the easiest way. We're going to start with a cube. Do 1 meter exactly. And how long is this? I think it's a little too long. Let's go, oh, not 30 meters, 3 meters. And then we can do this. And then extend this out. Maybe Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, something else I want to do is let's inset the bottom and oh, that's weird. Why is that not insetting right there? Oh. Oh, I see. We had that other edge or face selected. So let's push this up a little bit. And that way there'll be like this little bit of a lip around the edge. And I think it would look cool if maybe we do something like this. Bevel this a little bit. Is that not working? Extrude and maybe do something like that. And then I'm just curious what it would look like if we maybe moved this out a little bit. I don't know if I like that. I think we'll leave it like that. Oh, you know what I should do though? I really should. Okay, let's see. Let's duplicate that and we'll do a low poly and a high poly. So this will be our low poly. And I think we should be able to bake all of this stuff down onto the low poly. So do the same thing here. Extrude, Alt S. And then let's do some bevels. Maybe I should also do the corners as well. And I still want to do an inset here. Well, that's a little weird, isn't it? But I don't know if that will matter. I think that will. And then I want to push this down just a little bit. And I think it would look cool, maybe, if all of this was metal on the outside, and maybe if we had like some rivets going along the edges. I think I can just do those as separate objects. Let's do a cylinder with 6 vertices. We can delete that face, and we'll just add a little bevel. Right here. And I just barely want these to stick up. Okay. And then let's add an array. We'll go that way. I think that's too many. Maybe something like that. Shift D, R, 90. I'm gonna have to change the spacing a little bit. So if we go 18. Looks pretty good. You could find those lamps in any furniture superstore. Oh, too much. Oh, I didn't mean to duplicate that. You copy all the rivets and rotate them on the diagonal. Yes. Flip. Yeah, I could flip them. But I don't really understand what that would do. Like, I can rotate them 180. Flip them upside down. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Well, let's actually put seams on these first. Yeah. Yeah, that would work if it was symmetrical, but it's not, unfortunately. Okay, now we can apply all of these. Shoot, did I thought I undid that. Well, this is a tiny bit annoying, but it won't take too long. Just trying to do the UVs before applying that modifier. Actually, wait a second. I don't even need to unwrap this because these are going to be part of the high poly. Never mind. Okay, one thing I want to do is I want this inner part to have another little section that extrudes upwards. We'll inset it just a little bit and then extrude. That's pretty good. And then bevel this just a tiny bit. That looks nice. So I want this outer part to be metal, and then the inner part will be like a leather or something like that. Okay, now let's just put some legs on it. Let's do a cylinder. We'll do maybe 18. Wait a second. Oh, I thought that was right in the center. Let's move cursor there and then do selection to cursor. There we go. Yes. So for every edge you put on, that creates an additional 2 vertices. And then when this is rendered, it has to convert all of these quads into triangles. So, you know, it'll create a triangle out of that, a triangle out of that, triangle out of that, and so on. So basically it'll turn 18 sides into 36 triangles, and the more triangles you have, the more performant issues you have. Not really issues, but I don't know what the right word for it is. You obviously just want to make it as efficient as possible. We can actually do this more like here, maybe. Actually, probably could have made it way less than 18. You can see once we apply the shading on it, then basically don't see anything. And actually, I forgot about the faces. It's even more triangles because it has to triangulate it has to triangulate this face. So it has to try and create quads out of all of these, and then it has to triangulate those. But on the bottom, actually on both the top and the bottom, we can remove the faces. So that will help. We can just delete those, and now we just have 36 triangles. And then what we're doing here, we're going to take this model, which you can see this plus all of these, plus all of these rivets is going to be a lot of triangles. So that is 4,432 triangles. We're going to take all of the information that's on this and essentially bake the details onto this piece, which only has 116 triangles. And the baking process will make it look like all of these details are on there. It's really cool, actually, how it works. Okay, so we need... Let's look at this on the bottom. We need another one over here. And then we will duplicate those, move those down here. Maybe we put that here. And then we'll do another set here. And then one more. Actually, duplicate these. PowerPoint, make a slide with all the information, shapes, image, text, etc. But I just download the slides as an image or somewhere else. Kind of the same. But I guess the main difference here is we're taking three-dimensional parts and we're trying to represent those three-dimensional parts on a two-dimensional plane, which will be the texture. And then when we have that texture, we can then take that texture and apply it to a more basic three-dimensional part, which will make it look like those three-dimensional parts are part of the new three-dimensional object, but it doesn't have as much detail, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's really neat. It's really fun. Okay, I think we are almost ready. So what we want to do now is let's grab let's bring our cursor there, and then let's move this to cursor. And now I need to think about what I want to do here. So on our low poly version, we do probably still need to have... Actually, I don't need... We do probably want to put a bevel, just a very simple bevel on the edge here. Because if you have a super sharp edge, then when the details are baked on there, they might not look quite as good. So if we at least have a little bit of a bevel, I think that will help. And then...
Our modest fellowship expands.
Davidoff!
Praise the sub.
Welcome in, Tav. I want to inset this. To about there. Apparently very drunk, but alive. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, I think that should be fine. So the main thing I want to do here is we need to UV this. All of that will be a seam. And then I think what we'll do is do... there. Now, this is the other part that everyone hates doing, but there's part of me that kind of likes doing this, and this is the UV unwrapping. And this is where you have to take your three-dimensional object, and you have to take all the faces and unwrap them where they lay out on a two-dimensional plane. And it can get very complicated. And very confusing and frustrating at times. But it's kind of fun. I still get really lost with it sometimes. Not really lost, like I understand it. I just don't fully understand why it does some things over here the way it does sometimes. But the way, at least when it's objects like this, the way that I like to try and think about it is literally like if I was building this out of wood, like what would be the different pieces that I would cut out? That's really the way to think about it, for me at least. That's what helps me. I missed that. This is also a very easy object to unwrap. And there we go. Okay, I'm not gonna pack those quite yet because I need to do the legs. So I'm gonna grab the legs. And I'm going to duplicate them because I need 2 copies, one for the high and one for the low. Duplicate, and then hopefully I select the right one. Yes. Okay, so the legs will be very easy. All we need is just a single seam. So like if you were to unwrap it right now, that looks fine. But, oh, one thing I do want to do, let's apply scale on everything. And then we just need one seam. There we go. And now, oh, one other thing I want to do. Oh, I did grab the wrong piece. Oh well, that's okay. Let's go ahead and join all of these. There we go. Okay, I want to apply here. So this is basically where we're going to have different types of textures. So this I want to be a separate texture. Do this. Blender has been having issues with this. I'm going to try and restart. Darn. It should only apply that to this one piece. The one part that I have selected. There we go. Maybe it's because I had multiple objects selected. I might want to do these legs as a separate color. Let's actually go ahead and join these. So we'll just mark those as a separate color just in case. And I think that is good to go. So this will be desk low. And, oh, I've already got the rivets. Okay, that's good. So I just want to mark this part. We can select inverse. Select invert. And that's gonna be red. I think I made it. Wait, I thought I did have these joins. I guess not. Oh. Did I not apply? Oh. Oh no. Not what I wanted. What is going on? There must be one that still has a modifier on it. Okay. I think we're good. Now, this will be desk high. So we can export these, export some desk high. SM desk low. Now the fun begins. So again, if that works right, we'll be able to take our high poly model, which was 4,720 triangles, down to 404 triangles. So like 10 times less triangles. So, I mean, I guess the idea is that, you know, like one model like this is not going to break the engine. But if you have thousands and thousands of models that are 4,000 triangles, that does make a big difference. Okay, so we want desk low, import that. Looks good. And now we want to add in our high poly. Okay. And then we're also going to change that to vertex color so it hopefully does those colors. And let's hope this works. That did not work. Oh no. Huh. I mean, it kind of worked. Wonder why that didn't work. Maybe this was too high. Try that again. Something weird is going on the edges, it looks like. Those look better. What is going on with the edge? Try not doing that. No, that still looks really weird. I don't really know what's going on. Maybe something with the normals? Yeah, I noticed that too. Did I do the high poly a different color, maybe? Oh, I did. Is that the problem? Actually, that may be the problem. So I should do the legs blue. Oh, I think I might know what it is, actually. I forgot to pack these. They're overlapping. I do still need to fix the colors, but I think that's why it wasn't baking right. So that should be blue. And this should all be red. It's so fun, Minish. It's like, I've always loved creative stuff, but I've never been good at drawing and painting and that kind of stuff. But it's like, once I found this stuff out, it's like, oh, I can actually do this, you know? Like an art that I can do, which is always fun. So that all needs to be red. Now, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's look at those UVs again. That looks way better. Although the scale does not look right. Okay, that looks better. Pack. That looks much better. Okay, export. Desk low. Now let's re-import this. That looks much better. Now let's try and bake these again. Let's do the ID map. Hey, Reality. Welcome. That's looking better. There we go. Hey. Now see, isn't that so cool? What you're seeing here is the low poly version. That's not part of the mesh. All right, and now let's find a metal. Let's do maybe something. See what this looks like. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, and now because we made all of those color IDs, we can choose just that. And then that'll put that on there. I'll show you what I've been doing in reality. So I have been making a little Cyberpunk Apartment just for fun, just to try and learn stuff. And I started out, I had never really blocked anything out, and I know I needed to get better with that. So that was my first goal, to try and block everything out, or block most things out. Try and get a rough idea. Yeah, just a little thing. This was kind of some of my inspiration here. I found this. This is kind of what I've been using for inspiration. And then once I blocked everything out, and then I started actually making the detailed assets, and then I started bringing everything into Unreal here. And it's starting to really come together. I'm really liking it. I really like this couch that I made. I think it looks really cool. I really like this table. I'm so proud of my little table. And, oh, I'm really proud of my samurai sword. Or katana. I always call it a samurai sword. I mean, I guess it technically is. Made these lamps. Made this little kitchen area, which has a lot more work to do. Just made these boxes. The windows. I didn't do all the buildings out there. That's something else. But I do want to try and do like a really quick git bash thing. I've seen some things that you can make these really quick in Blender. Made a table, unwrapped it, packed it, baked it. Now we get to paint it. Character looks awfully familiar. Yeah. That's the default Cyberpunk character, right? But yeah, I'm really proud of the way it's coming together. I think it looks pretty good. I did have this table that I made, but I wasn't very proud of it. I made it really quick, and I made it at like an hour before I was going to bed. I was like, I want a table. So I wanted to redo it. So that's what we're doing now. Okay, so I think I also want to do a leather or something. Leather weathered. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe? I kind of like that. I think the scaling needs to be a little smaller. I'm also like really new to Substance Painter, so I don't know how a lot of it works still. Kind of just like play around with things. What do we have in here? How have you been, Reality? You had a good weekend? The tiling shows pretty bad on that. But we're going to put some dirt and dust on it. Might kind of mask that a little bit. Finished on trail. So kept you busy for a week. Nice. All right, for these legs, let's do... I'm just curious what this would look like. Ooh, maybe I like that better. I think I do like that better. You got promoted to senior gameplay programmer. What? Man, that's incredible. Congratulations. That is super awesome. You're old. That's amazing. That is really cool. More of a title thing, was already doing the work. But it was fun news. I mean, even if it is just a title thing, that's still awesome. You get a raise? Feels like you should get a raise. I feel like this looks more cyberpunky too, to have this kind of a desk. You get a raise detail next Thursday. Nice. Okay, maybe we need some kind of dust as well. What we got here? Don't ask why you know yet. You don't know either. I just think it's so cool that, I mean, like, I know it's such a common thing, but it's still so cool to me that, like, these are not part of the mesh, that we just baked them on there. What does this look like? Eh. Dust occlusion. Dust plastic. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Why are they being left out? Just because I'm trying to learn how to do like high to low poly modeling. This is really just like more of a me learning how to do things. This model wasn't super high poly in the first place. It was like 4,700 triangles, but the low poly is like 400 triangles. So I just think it's cool that you can do it. Let's also only do this on just this. Oh no, I can't do that, can I? See what this looks like. Bake the high poly detail into the texture essentially. Yes, correct. Yeah, the so there's two different models. So there's this model, which is the high poly model, and then this one, which is the low poly model. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Here. So that's the high poly. Mainly it's like the rivets and the bevels here. And then the low poly doesn't have any of that stuff. Just a single bevel on the edge there. It works so good though. It's just so fun. Looking at you, Lara Croft. Remember a time when the entire characters were less than 100? Yeah, I know, right? Right. I think it looks pretty good. Let's export the textures. So we're going to export these to here. Desk. I created my own preset for these exports. And now we can get this into here. Whoa, whoa. Where did we go? Get rid of that. I also think I'm going to put the desk over here. Let me go ahead and make a new material for the desk. Now we'll create our material or apply our textures really quick, which I need to import. This is my very, very, very simple master material that I'm using. Just has a few parameters on it. And we can just drag and drop our materials on here. And then we'll set default in here. There we go. Looks good. And there we go. I think that the dust is too much. I think I need to remove some of that. But I think it looks way better than the other desk I had. Okay, I think I think this is way too much. Consistency is hard. Very hard. I like that blue light is picking up a little bit too much. Oh, no, that looks pretty good, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, I made a little Rubik's Cube. Although we can't call it a Rubik's Cube. We have to call it... What do they... They always call it, like, block puzzle or something in games. Alright, Minish. Take care, man. I hope you feel better. Get some rest. I hope you go to bed tonight and wake up feeling much better. Oh, we could texture this chair. That is definitely something that we need. Hello, Crispy. Welcome. Generic puzzle cube. There you go. How are you doing, man? Ooh. This is not really great. Oh my goodness. What if we just do the old Smart AV project? Might be the way to go on this. I think I'm also going to put a little bit of bevel on this. And we don't need that face. Oops. That's weird. Why is that doing that? Oh. The heck? That's why. Okay, this should be fine, honestly, because this is all going to be one material. It's just going to be like a leather or something. And then this on the bottom will do like, I don't know, just like a metallic. Go ahead and join these. I think I have a couple of chairs in here already, don't I? Maybe not. Oh, I think I named them specific things. Chair. I'll just call this chair 01. I probably should save this just in case. Desk. Desk 01. How are you doing, Crispy? Let's do new 4K. Chair. Good. Good. That does not look very comfortable. Maybe it should be more like a fabric. I don't like. Oh, this is what I used on the couch. We could maybe do that. Let's do triplanar. There we go. Maybe we do... Oh, that's for that color. I see. How do I change... the other color? Pattern color? There we go. I don't know what color. I mean, black is kind of boring, but it does kind of work. Maybe something kind of like that. And then this color. Maybe just black. Okay, and then let's get another metal. Kind of liked this. Let me see what this looks like on the bottom. Might look too rough. Yeah. I think it needs to be more shiny. That actually looks pretty cyberpunk for the whole thing. Let's make that just the bottom, though. Oh, yeah. I like that. I don't know if I like any of the additional damage on it. Maybe we just go more clean. Let's just see how that looks. Export those. Chair. Oh, I need to change the material name. There. 01. House textures, export. computer just went a little weird. I think I'm still streaming. Hopefully. Got a lot of very powerful stuff running in the backgrounds. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Okay, import those textures. Make a new material for that. It reminds me I should also save that. Get our chair, import that. Bada bing, bada boom. You go there, you go there, you go there. That off, save. Yeah, I like that. I need to fix this. We should probably do like another. I'll probably make another rug. Maybe a couple of rugs. Whoa. Oh, I think the textures went blurry. You ever have this problem? I'm assuming everyone has this bug, but I feel like I've had this bug in every version of UE5, although I haven't tried 5.4. But the textures just go blurry and just don't come back. And I know it's the mip maps. I think I've even asked you about this before. And I can fix it by turning off the mip maps. But obviously you want mip maps. But it's like, I guess it's just a bug with the editor, because it doesn't happen in packaged games. But it's like the streaming of the mip maps just doesn't work. You thought it was just Unreal running out of texture memory? Yes, but it seems like it just happens in basically every scene. Like it always happens to me. Texture memory space. Is there a setting that I can increase that? I mean, I have 64 gigabytes of memory. Or is that video memory that it needs? Oh, it's GPU memory. Can it not, like, borrow some system RAM? I don't really understand how that works. Memory. I don't know. It's not really that big of a deal. It's just annoying. I met a guy who wrote a Python script. I don't know how you do that. I mean, I know what Python is, but he wrote a Python script that you could apply in here somehow, and it would stop it from doing that. But I don't remember how to do it. Is that? Oh, that is looking kind of weird. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me try restarting. Because I don't feel like that's showing here. Oh, yeah, no, that's, that is, I know what that is. That's to change, you know, when you get that message, the red message that says, like, you're over budget on memory. That will fix that issue. Well, I know the 3080 has 10 gigabytes of memory. Yeah, I don't think those are related. What am I doing? Yeah, okay. I think it was just the bitmaps again. Oh, that's kind of sad reality. Makes sense though. Do you miss it? Yeah. I am really happy with the way this is turning out. There's still so much more I want to do, but I need to start wrapping things up. I really need to at least make a stove, a refrigerator. I need to make the doors, and then I want to make a little bedroom set area. I think the stove is going to be a little tricky. I think the chair looks pretty good. I have time. I really want to do some small details. Like I started to make some like little takeout boxes here, some books, glass. I mean, those are basically done. I just need to texture them. Okay. I think that's a good stopping spot. So I'm going to wrap it up there. But thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good night. And it's good to see you, Reality. I will be streaming at some point tomorrow. I have no idea when. Whenever I wake up. I may even stream like early this morning because I'll probably still be, or tomorrow morning, so I'll probably still be awake. Yeah, have a good night, Reality. I'll see you later. And bye, everyone else. Have a good night.